Welcome back to your live continuing coverage of CES 2016 from your official media partner, BeTerrific. You are the Terrifics, you make BeTerrific special. I'm Michael Artsis, thanks so much for joining us, coming to you live from the Sands Expo Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. And you can reach us on all social media at BeTerrific TV. Connect at BeTerrific.com for your feedback. We love it, keep the positive feedback coming. I've got a very special guest joining Andrea and I on set now. His name is Jason, and he's got a 3D printing pen that prints some amazing stuff.
Yes.
What I'm impressed most with about this is that this jellyfish is smooth,
Yes.
colorful, and you printed this with a pen, which means you created it. It's a piece of art.
Yes. So, yeah, our pen is different from some of the others in the marketplace right now, in the fact that it uses a light to cure the ink. So it doesn't extrude a hot plastic like a lot of the other ones.
Like a glue gun or something like that.
Exactly.
Or like, what is the other one? It's the
like
3D
3
doodler.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So.
And so what this allows you to
So this is cool to the touch, you can't burn yourself?
No.
So that's great for kids, first of all.
It is.
Yeah.
It does generate some heat when it's when the light is curing it just a little bit. There's like a chemical reaction that happens.
Okay.
But yeah, it meets all the international safety standards.
That's great.
Yeah.
How
Look
did
at
you
this
come up
thing.
with this product?
Well, we just saw a need for a more economical 3D pen, and we wanted to make something that was going to be safe for one, because a lot of them, like that tip gets super hot.
Wow.
It's like a hot glue gun.
How much is this?
This product right here retails for $40.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it
That's
comes with
crazy.
It comes with 2 ink cartridges, 4 replacement tips, the pen, and an Energizer battery. I mean, you're ready to go.
Can
out of
you
the box
give me a
for-
demo?
Yeah.
I
Let me
can't
see the
believe
box
this
for a
thing
sec.
sculpts
It's
in
the box?
mid-air.
Yeah.
It's in the box?
Yeah, yeah.
It's very lightweight.
Look
Wow.
at it.
Look at that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually
Here you go.
a very
It's called the AtmosFlare.
yeah. So I have
You have one
one.
there?
I have one here.
Oh my gosh, and it's tiny.
Yeah. It's kind of, it's technical, but it's also kind of low tech. The way that the ink comes out, you actually squeeze this little bladder.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so I can give you a little demonstration.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
And then I'll also explain to you how you make stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's, you know.
Yeah, that's
Especially
I mean,
this whole base, it's all
Yes.
connected.
That's the thing.
So put down a little bit of ink here, a base first, and then you can just start drawing up in the air.
This is amazing.
That is amazing.
Coming over.
You know what's more amazing is you could touch that right now. It's not hot.
No, it's not. It'll be a little bit sticky
Right.
at first.
Right, and you
because-
don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, because it hasn't
Can you
fully
lift it up
cured.
a little for us? Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could do
Look
it
at
there,
that.
that'd be better. Because
There you go.
Adam's getting our next guest, not manning the cameras. You know?
Nice.
Yeah. And then how long do you have to cure it?
Like 30 seconds.
Wow.
And let me also explain. The technology is not only in the pen, but it's really in the ink itself. So
Well, you say ink, but that's really some kind of plastic or a
Yeah.
polymer,
yes,
isn't it?
Sure. It's like a light curing plastic.
Is it PLA or
No,
is it
no.
BPA free?
It's I'm assuming it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like
Is it made out of corn?
no.
What kind of plastic
no.
is this?
It is a I don't know the compound
Sure.
itself, you know, but it does cure with light. And to get a final cure on things, if you're in a hurry, you can just like put it out in the sun.
Really? And it'll dry and-
it will dry
Very cool.
completely. But one way that things like this were made is unique to other pens, because there are other ones that use a light like this.
Mhm.
Is that you can actually take the cartridge out, squirt out large amounts of ink, spread it out, it self-levels. It's
Okay.
not going to dry until you hit it with the light. So you can mold it.
Really?
You can put it over objects. This is
Wow.
what's happened here. See this really beautiful like kind of floral thing
Yeah.
coming out
Yeah.
of there? The way that was made, the artist put ink on a Ziploc bag and then crumpled it up and then dried it, and you have this beautiful
Wow.
thing. And that's how you achieve the smooth textures with it.
That's amazing.
It
That's
is
unbelievable.
pretty incredible.
Now, do you need a bigger light to cure that, or you have to put that outside, or what?
Well, that was done. I think that was done with this light. Yeah, but
really,
but
how
you
long
know
does
what?
it take with that light? It must take a month.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It actually cures pretty quick. And this light focuses there's like 4
Yeah.
LEDs on it, and they all focus at a point, and that's what allows you to draw up. And it's
amazing.
You have to be really
can I
creative
see
for
this a
something
second?
like
Could I try
this.
and draw something?
Yes,
All right, so
it is a little sticky.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Okay.
Your best bet is to put a little bit of ink down before you click the light,
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, oops. I got you.
and then click the light and start pulling up.
And then how do you separate that from? You just pull it off
Yeah.
when you're done.
Yeah.
And it cures
Look
kind
at
of as it
you.
goes. I know.
Yeah.
This is pretty
It
amazing. All
goes-
right, you ready?
This
See
is
if I can
cool.
go with a B for BeTerrific.
Ah.
Broke it. But
Yeah.
when you break it, I
You really
broke
break it.
I was gonna make a B for
Yeah.
BeTerrific. Impossible.
You need. It's
Oh,
not
I know what
impossible.
you
There
have
is
to
a
do.
there is a
You
learning
This is
curve.
like pickup
Yeah,
sticks.
it's like anything. You have to learn how to use it. But
By the way, I break everything. Don't.
also, just to be artistic, I mean, this must be really great for students in
You
the
want to
art
try
world.
this now that I got it all
Kind of.
gunked up?
Yeah, here. Let me help you.
She's gonna
clear-
be better at it.
Let me help you clear the tip because
Yeah.
I want.
How do you
to-
clear the tip?
Well, I just pull this off.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Like that.
I forget it's not
Because
hot.
it's
I
not
was like,
gonna
No,
burn
no,
you,
it's yeah.
right.
You can touch this.
Sure.
So
I
yeah.
really I like the idea of this a lot, and
Just hit this thing.
Yeah. So first squeeze it a little bit, get some ink on there.
Okay.
Now hit the light and go up.
I like the price point.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And you can see a little bit of vapor
Yeah.
Yeah.
came off of it because
Sure.
there is heat that's generated during the curing process.
But not so much you'd hurt yourself.
No. You're making it.
She's got an A
yeah,
going.
yeah. No, she's going for the B.
Yeah, I am.
Almost.
Oh!
I couldn't see it anymore.
She definitely showed me up. I couldn't even make the curve.
Yeah. It's actually pretty. With all of them, it's pretty difficult to
Dude, this
draw
is
up
so
in the
cool.
air.
Yeah.
$40.
Yes.
And what do you do normally? You do
It's a B to
this
me,
kind of
but
thing?
there we go.
There
Yeah,
you,
it
wow,
is
you
a B.
got it.
She
wow.
got the B.
She got the B.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So,
Pretty, I'm like, I'm ready. You guys keep talking. I'm just
We'll
gonna
leave,
keep
we'll leave
drawing.
one
Yeah,
with you.
for-
You can play with
How's
it.
Thanks.
so how's CES been for you? How's CES been?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah, it's been a cool experience. We've gotten a great response to this product,
I
especially
bet.
when we tell people, like we show them all this beautiful artwork. We
Yeah.
show them a demonstration, then tell them that you can get into this for $40.
Yeah, they must lose their minds.
Yeah, well, the first thing they ask is like, well, then how much is the ink? Is it like the old, like, remember the old inkjet printers?
Sure.
That the ink costs you an arm and a leg?
Yeah.
Well,
what do you
this-
mean? It used to cost
yeah,
you an
it
arm
still
and a leg.
does,
It
right?
still does.
I just stopped using an inkjet
Yeah.
printer.
Well, that's why you have to go laser printer at this
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
I actually bought. We were doing some documents, and I bought a new printer instead of replacing the cartridges twice.
I believe
Because it was cheaper to buy the new printer and get cartridges
Might
loaded
want to
in
hit
it
it with some light.
than pay
Oh.
for the ink.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So people get blown away by the fact that it's so inexpensive. So how much is a cartridge
Oh my
to
gosh.
A
replace?
This
cartridge
so
is going to
fun.
be around $6. Yeah.
So very expensive.
Yeah, so very expensive. Actually, you'd be surprised
How many cartridges did it take to make this?
something like that was probably about 5 cartridges, I would
5
say.
cartridges,
But that's
so-
very thin.
Right.
Um,
You're talking about $30.
yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
not bad.
Yeah.
I
Not
mean,
bad at all.
You can make cages, and this is so cool.
Yeah.
Is there a guide or something that
Yes.
new beginners could use to maybe start some?
So there's a quick,
Projects.
it comes with a little an instruction sheet in there that gives some tips on like how to clean if you
Okay.
get a little sticky on your hands, and how to like what I explained, put a little ink down if you
Right.
want to draw up in the air. We're also going to be having tutorials on our website,
See, that's great.
AtmosFlare3D.com, and same with our social media. We'll be putting out little videos on there. So
Awesome.
Excellent. Have you seen anything you've liked at CES that you're like, wow, that's pretty cool?
yes,
What?
my favorite thing. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
What?
That flip clock. You probably
I've heard
walked
of it.
around where people are like hitting that. They're like,
I haven't seen it, but
you
I've heard
haven't
about
seen
it. I got the press release.
oh my goodness.
So what's the deal with the flip clock? Because
it's
I
just-
was like, oh, I don't need to know
It's
about
like
this.
it's like an analog.
Yeah.
It has these little discs and magnets. It's like an old technology,
Sure.
right?
Right.
But they made this beautiful clock, and it has like this powder coated steel case. It's an app. There's an app for it, so you can change the background to white, but it's just this really tactile. The little dots. It's like a digital clock, but the
Yes.
little dots are actually discs that flip.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
When you turn the thing up on its end, it reconfigures it and stacks the numbers.
No way.
Yeah, and it makes
it's
this little
really
It makes a
smart.
little flutter sound.
Oh, you're in love with it.
I am in love with it. Yeah, that was.
funny.
Yeah, I've seen. I know people are like, "Are you selling that clock?" No, I'm not. I just want to buy one really bad.
That's great. That's great. I think that's
Yeah.
cool. That's a great part of CES. And we've been talking to a lot of people who've come on the show about that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing? And it might be totally separate
Yeah,
than the
totally
business you're in.
totally
you know?
unrelated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah.
I think that's what's so great about this show.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of fun.
This thing's awesome.
AtmosFlare.
3D.
3D.com,
Yes.
AtmosFlare3D.com. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining us.
Yeah,
It's
thank
been
you,
it's been
Jason.
a
Thank you.
pleasure.
I got
Well,
a little-
all right.
Yes, let's do it.
Thanks.
Sticky things all over his
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
We'll
thank
be
you.
back with a whole lot more. Your live continuing CES 2016 coverage right after this. Stay with us.